Saito-style suplex. That was 3 big moves in a row. Oh, kicked out. Look at the toughness of Thomas Mathis.
I really thought that was it, Kato. I really thought that there was no kicking out of that.
Holy cow, what a match. Now the frustration's starting to come out a bit from Malachi Gage. We are seeing some piss and vinegar, as they would say. This thing is getting out of hand.
Wow, Kato's getting out of hand with the language over here,
This has been a heck of a match. Oh, come on, don't ruin the
Come on, Chris. Throw it out. Throw it out.
Yeah. Come on. That's enough.
I'm so excited. I haven't slept in 7 days. Look, I haven't shaved.
Me either! But first, before we get to Warhorse...
I'm not done. I'm not done. Because Warhorse, you're fighting the Rad Boys in Imagine Wrestling in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Wrestling the Rad Boys in Altoona is like playing against Babe Ruth, an old Yankee.
And I need all of imagination to cheer for Daniel Exotic and myself and our team captain, Big Lenny. With your help, we can take them out once and for all. How's that sound? They're gonna sweat.
The neighborhood, it's like I drank 88 cans of ginger ale over the holidays. We've gone back in time and gotten to the neighborhood's winning ways once again. Pretty good. I might just change my name to that. Pretty good. Neighbor John Ross. Pretty good.
I hate how the past few weeks you've been kicking me off every time I say something about Jimmy the stinking hippie. That's not fair at all. Everybody's all worrying about Jimmy the hippie. Nobody worried about me. Where was you at when I was getting dropped on the top of my head? Huh? Where was Big Lenny when I continued to get spiked and jumped by this stupid hippie? Nobody was there. Even the Imagine Wrestling fans. You people didn't have my back, my neck. You didn't have anything to deal with me. Nobody cared about me, but everybody cares about this stupid, stinking hippie. Well, you know what? I'm tired of it.
That's what we call a sneak peek. A sneak peek of what I'm going to do on January 15th. Of what the neighborhood is going to accomplish on January the 15th.
First, I couldn't make the last show. No one reached out to me. Nobody cared then. And then last week, I wasn't there. Still, again, nobody cared about an undefeated legend like me.
A counter out of Kim Chi.
Now this is wrestling, Kato.
Say what you want about Kim Chi. He has got a counter to in the eyes, right in the referee's face. No regard, no respect.
That was honestly some of the best wrestling I've ever seen out of Kim Chi, and he had to go for the disrespect.
Oh, come on, they had their stuff back.
Hey, come on, guys.
Come on.
Come on, we're not going to get a new champion this way.
Oh, come on. Come on. Hey, what's happening here? Daniel's right, man. Daniel's right. Come on now. Hey, let's get this thing back under control. Let's get things back under control. Oh, look at those idiots over there. Look how happy they are. It's funny, when you think about wrestling, you think about the memories that you create. I can't think of one live event that I've ever been to that I've not had a memory to take home from it. And this is an opportunity to create a new memory for yourself, for your family. When you bring your kids to a show, I know for me, man, these are memories that I'm 46 years old now. I vividly remember being at the Jaffa Mosque when I was 7 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember being 17. I remember going to see WCW at the Jaffa when I was 17. I remember going to see, all these different time frames and like, you know, there's so much things as you get older that you sort of lose track of memory-wise. But for whatever reason, going to these live events with people that I'm friends with and are family to me is something that has stuck with me my whole life. And everybody out there sort of has that same opportunity to come to an Imagine Live show and create a new memory. Boom, baby, we're live, all the way live. I got to tell you, man, I'm excited. I am so excited about tonight's show. I'm excited even more so about Saturday night's show. But before we can get to Saturday night, we got to get through Wednesday night, and it is going to be a nice, hot night. I know it's cold outside. It's going to be hot in here. It's going to be even hotter Saturday night. It's going to be like, 10 degrees at night on Saturday night? But I'll tell you what, it'll be hot at the Juniata Civic Center.
Absolutely. We're bringing the action. We're bringing the heat Saturday night. We're bringing the heat tonight first, though, and we got to get through this right now.
It is Wednesday, so you know what that means. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I'm loving life. I hope that you can say the same tonight. We got so much going on. We got so many interviews, 2 big matches. Tonight we're going to hear from the Rad Boys, Neighbor John Ross, The Watch, Kim Chi, Big Lenny, Lucio DeVere, Daniel Exotic. We have 2 big matches. The first one's on deck. It's almost time to roll with that one. It's going to be Daniel Exotic taking on Chris Coleman, the world beater. They had a great match here 2 weeks ago. A lot of controversy with how that ended. We get to see the rematch tonight.
And you know what? It was a great match 2 weeks ago, and I'm sure tonight will be just as good, if not better.
Absolutely. I believe that. It's going to be a good one later on. This is a main event that could main event literally anywhere right now on the independents. These 2 teams are so good and so hot. It's going to be Braden Elliott, Jake Wiley, the Rad Boys, taking on the team of The Watch, the Alpha Rick Matthews, and the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage. Boy, it doesn't get bigger than that right there.
Absolutely. 2 of the hottest tag teams on the independent circuit anywhere, and we have them live for you tonight.
Tell you what, if you haven't done it already, take a minute right now, give the video a thumbs up. It helps us so exponentially. It pushes us up in the YouTube algorithm. It helps us, get the word of the imagination and grow this Imagine family. So if you'll do that, we'd appreciate it. Take a minute now, give it a thumbs up, give it a share, let everybody know that you are part of the imagination, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We appreciate you, all that you can make it on Saturday, because it's going to be a big night. And we're going to talk about it here a little later on, but man, oh man, the biggest pre-sale in the history of Imagine Wrestling. It is going to be a jam-packed, exciting night of wrestling action.
Absolutely. It doesn't get any hotter than the card that we're bringing to you Saturday night, but we'll worry about that later.
We have a match on deck right now.
Right now.
Let's go ahead and head to the ring right now. Let's go ahead and introduce first. He is the world beater, Chris Coleman. Look at the size of this guy. Man, oh man.
That is a mountain of man right there.
His opponent. He is the exotic one, Daniel Exotic. Oh, starting off quick.
As we knew they would, there's a rivalry building between these 2, Kato, and it's all based off of how the events of this match from 2 weeks ago went down.
I'll tell you what, I think it was an interesting choice by Chris Coleman, try to get a quick advantage when you're not going to find anybody on the roster that is quicker than Daniel Exotic.
Absolutely. Daniel Exotic, he's young, but he has such a bright future, and he is going somewhere, and a notch in his belt of beating Chris would be a big thing for him.
Look at how strong Chris Coleman is. This is where Chris Coleman lives. If he can get you caught up, grab a hold of you, display that power, he is damn near unbeatable.
Absolutely, Kato. Right here, he's just going to start showing his strength, and this is what he does.
Now, I'd be curious about
better than most.
I'd be curious about the legality of that straight left hand to the kidneys. I don't know that that's legal. It is not fun to watch. You see the entirety of Daniel Exotic's torso jiggling under the pressure of that straight left hand. That does not look like fun.
Oh, absolutely. Getting hit in them kidneys like that, Kato, that is just absolutely excruciating pain.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a good night at the toilet bowl for Daniel Exotic tomorrow.
Oh! Wow.
Did you see the contact?
Oh, yes.
Did you see the follow-through? What a clothesline. And it's difficult to prepare for. You know, oftentimes you're used to fighting a guy who's right-handed. Chris Coleman left-handed. You don't know how to prepare for that big left-handed clothesline.
Yeah, and it makes the whole strategy of the match different when you're used to fighting a right-handed fighter.
Did you see that shot right under the point of the chin? Again with that left hand. This is where he's dangerous, man. And again, he caught him right across the point of the chin. And Daniel Exotic's feeling it right now.
Hey, can you blame him?
No.
I think anybody would be feeling it right now after taking the amount of abuse he's taken in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, yeah. Man, oh man. All right. This is what we've come to expect from Daniel Exotic. He's quick, and he doesn't quit fighting.
And you can never count him out of any match ever.
No. This kid is tough. He knows his way around the wrestling ring, and he's smart. He uses his quickness to his advantage all the time.
All the time, Cato. And that's one of the things that's making him so great is that speed and that pure athleticism that he has.
Boy, oh boy, but there's one thing that stops speed. It is raw power. I mean, look at this. Oh, straight vertical. He's holding him all day. Daniel Exotic trying to just gets murdered. Like, you can't stop. You could not stop Chris Coleman from throwing you if you wanted to.
As much as a standing vertical suplex it hurts to take, whenever he set him back down and then snapped him hard like that, that is an even more brutal suplex to take, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. I just want a quick shout out. Early in the show, we have over 50 viewers already, so we appreciate all you guys tuning in. This is a great match, a great way to start the show tonight. We got Daniel Exotic on tap here going one-on-one with Chris Coleman. And again, Chris Coleman has found a spot. He's working that lower back. He's driving those fists into the kidney area. This is not going to be a good night for Daniel Exotic if he doesn't find a way to start building some momentum.
And honestly, Cato, I need Daniel Exotic good to go here on Saturday. I hope he can find a way to come back out of this and not get too injured or get injured, period.
Yeah, you have a big six-man tag coming up. We're going to talk about that a little later on. Six-man tag, you and Daniel and Thomas Mathis all in action. We're going to talk about that match a little later on. And Chris Coleman, of course, he will be in action as well. He is in a no disqualification match against the massive, gigantic Beastman. That is going to be a war, man. That is going to be a war.
And there he goes, right back to that cheating. He feels like he needs to choke for some reason.
Oh! Wow!
Does Daniel even have a face left at this point?
Good night.
I'm pretty sure he kicked his face to the floor.
That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. I know we don't have the power of replay. I'm seeing it here on my phone because the feed is a few minutes behind. And that was gross. That was gross. This is a point where we might want to think about stopping his match. I know Daniel Exotic is tough as the day is long, but
you cannot count him out yet, Cato. You can never count him out.
I'm not sure. You might be able to after that one.
Told you.
Trying to got a little bit of pop to that punch. Oh, another shot. You can hear them ringing from here. Starting to work over the midsection. Oh, right back to the lower back. Quite the strategist is Chris Coleman. Oh, what a throw! Wow. Good grief. That is something you cannot teach. You work at it and work on it, but part of it is, I mean, Chris Coleman was born with that strength. I can't believe it any other way that one man can be that big and that strong without some good genetics.
You know, I heard he bench pressed 100 pounds at 1 year old.
Well, I don't know about that. That's pure conjecture on your part. Purely speculation. Oh, and he's going right back to those kidneys, man. I mean, at some point, you got to worry about the long-term future of a guy like Daniel Exotic. I know you believe in him. You chose him to be your partner, but, I mean, this is a young kid, I think 19, 20 years old, bright future ahead of him. At some point, you got to think maybe there's, maybe he'll live to fight another day.
Yeah. Bleeding kidneys are no joke.
And again, just throwing Daniel Exotic. Daniel Exotic has got to start finding an answer. Did you see that suplex? He flipped him over. Daniel Exotic landed face first, and this may well be it. Okay, all right. Daniel Exotic not ready to throw in the towel yet. We've said it time and time again, week after week, Daniel Exotic is tough. But at a certain point...
Week after week, Cato, you doubt him, too.
I don't doubt him. I just think that, at a certain point, longevity in this business matters. And if you keep taking a beating like that... Oh, okay. Chris Coleman maybe made a mistake allowing Daniel Exotic a chance to get some momentum. And here he goes. Starting to build some momentum. Repeated shots to the forehead. Oh, cut the knees out from under him.
Smart strategy. That's how you take
Oh,
that
he
big
got
man.
him again with a drop kick. This might... What an upset this would be. One only. He's got to... I know his back hurts. You can see the pain on Daniel Exotic's face, but he's got to keep fighting, man. He's got to keep fighting. Boots him.
Running on pure adrenaline right now, Cato. Nothing else.
What's he going to do? Oh!
Wow!
He spiked the massive Chris Coleman on the top of the head. 2! No! Wow, that was a long 3 count. Holy cow!
Can you blame him, Cato? Whenever he hit the mat, he was straight in the air. It was all the force going straight on the top of the head, driving through that spine, right down the neck and everything.
As big and as strong as he is, I still can't believe he kicked out. Rarely do you see a guy that size get dropped on the top of his head that badly, going for that claw driver. Oh!
There he is. Kick to the face again.
There's the knockout blow. What a fight, though. What? Daniel Exotic kicked out. Still fighting as Daniel Exotic. Going to the choke, though. Going to the choke. At least he broke it this time.
I don't know why he feels like, I don't know if he feels desperate or what, whenever he breaks down and has these mental breaks where he starts doing this.
That's 3 straight chokes, man. Something's got to be done here. Come on now. There's the Rad Boys. They've seen enough, and I don't blame them, man. They've certainly had their problems with Chris Coleman, and they are taking it to Chris Coleman. Oh, super kick. Cut him right in the eye. Man, oh, man.
Right out of the ring, but still, he's on his feet, Cato.
The Rad Boys won more. Where's Chris Coleman thinking? Rad Boys won a little more here. Man, oh, man. All right. Not for nothing, I don't blame Chris Coleman at this point. I don't blame him. Discretion's the better part of valor at this point. I'll tell you what, he has a big fight coming up against Beastman Saturday night. I don't like his tactics. I don't like what happened there. Thank God the Rad Boys were there to help him out. Because who knows how many times he was going to... At a certain point, I would think Chris was going to disqualify him, though, right?
He had to. It was coming to that, Cato. I mean, you can only cheat so much. Yeah, he's still breaking it to 4 count, but he's repeatedly cheating, and it needs disqualified, I feel.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you who doesn't cheat, though. Front Street Deli of Altoona, man. Man, oh, man. They have great pizza, great subs, great family environment to take your family and have a good meal. Pizza's delicious. I cannot recommend highly enough. Take some time. Go check out the Front Street Deli. As you can see here on our poster, Front Street Deli is the official title sponsor of Imagine Wrestling Volume 23. One of our freedom fighters, man. These are the guys that keep us, the fans, the sponsors. These are what keep Imagine Wrestling in business. This is what's going on. And we're excited to be able to sort of spread the message of Front Street Deli. Because, no joke, I've ate there, man. It is a great place. They have these giant slices of pizza. Go check that out. Go check out their wings and their subs. It is a great place to eat. I recommend it to everybody. We have a lot of people commenting there tonight. I'll tell you what, we're going to check out all those here in just a few minutes. But right now, it feels like forever since our last show at the Juniata Civic Center, and that's Volume 22. Last month in December, it was on December 11th. It's well over a month, almost 5 weeks now. So maybe some people forget what happened there at our last show. Let's go ahead, send it to a recap right now. Let everybody get up to speed on Imagine Wrestling.
And I wanna hear you. Are you ready?
And referee getting put. Oh, trying to go for that discount lariat. Oh, kick to the red basket. Rocker dropper. He got it. That's got to be it.
This crowd is electrifying right now.
Get over a pin here. 1, 2, 3. That's it. They win. Wait, what's going on here?
What? Is that the heir apparent?
That is Chris LaRusso.
That is
stomping and what's he doing? Talking, having a chat with.
Sidebar, as they would say in the legal arena.
Yes, I don't know what's that all about.
I don't know.
So I don't see Lenny, so I.
No, I don't see him either. Usually they would come out as a tandem. You're not going to want to go out one at a time.
No, certainly not especially
All right,
against
ladies
the
and
wall.
gentlemen, Daniel wants to inform everybody, unfortunately, Big Lenny will not be here as he has been diagnosed with COVID.
Oh, I don't know. This could spell.
But he does have a tag team partner this evening, and he hails from a gym near you, Absolute Thomas Mathis!
They are. Rick Matthews against the rope. Oh, a spear! He spared his own partner. Rick Matthews just spared Malachi Gage. Wait a minute here. 1, 2, 3. That's it. And they win. They win.
They're having words.
They are having words. More like a pushing match.
Alpha told Psycho, it's his fault.
Oh my. And now they're fighting. Malachi Gage, Rick Matthews. They're fighting each other. And there comes the rest of the neighborhood. Coach Lance Payne. Yes. John Ross. Oh my. We have got to. These two. My goodness, I might see them absolutely at each other's throat.
It's disintegrating before our very eyes. Amazing champions.
Crowd left. Jennings, let them fight. Wow. Can you believe? Oh, here comes Rick Matthews. They're just trying to keep him away. Coleman. Oh! My goodness.
Face!
Crushed about everything on him. 1, 2.
Oh,
it's puts on the rope.
Referee Jeremy caught it. Jeremy Chaplin is a smart, insightful, intuitive guy.
Yes, very observant.
Going for the choke slam.
He is. Here he goes.
He got the goozle.
Oh,
kicked him in the pee-pee. And then low blow to the pee-pee.
Low blow, yes.
I stand before you, formerly known as the Gavel David Lawless Esquire.
Changing his name?
But from here on out, I shall be known as King Lawless.
Whoa.
David the King Lawless.
To my left stands Earl Apollo.
Earl Apollo. I know.
And to my right, we have Lord LaRusso.
Oh, wow.
Earl Apollo, Lord LaRusso, his royal court.
No.
Are you ready to party?
They want to hear our music. How dare you preposterous twinks?
Oh, twinks.
Come out here and engage in such chicanery at...
Oh, boy. Crowd chanting Rad Boys. I don't think the King likes that.
A contest, gentlemen.
Contest.
Contest.
It's a wrestling show.
Please bring an officiant out.
Justin Elliott here. Goes right. Oh,
got it.
Caught by.
Oh, backflip.
Backflip. He missed. And now he's going to try to. Not sure what he's going to do here.
Wait, here comes
King
King Lawless.
Oh, no.
Piggy.
He's got the backslide. 1, 2, 3. That's it, folks.
Are you ready to party?
Are you winners? The Rad Boys.
Royal Court of King Lawless. Just destroying and dismantling the Rad Boys.
All right, the bell is rung, folks. The match is over, but
they're not stopping.
They're not done. Alexander Apollo.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness!
Discus lariat on Bangin' Jake Wiley.
My goodness, this
Wow!
Royal Court has absolutely decimated the Rad Boys. And after such a match we just had, silence.
450!
That's gotta be it. Come on, ref, count it.
Count it!
1, 2,
Count it! 3.
Oh, you dirty dog!
Up to 7.
You
My
filthy
goodness.
hog! You! I hate John.
You gotta be kidding.
I hate John the Ref.
Jimmy the heavy.
No, Jimmy! No, you can't do it! You can't do it, Jimmy! He's an official! You can't put your hands on an official, Abraham!
Oh,
he punched the official!
He takes him out.
Oh, he's done here at Imagine! They're gonna fire him for
And
sure!
now, wait a minute. He's taking.
No!
He's taking Lance Payne. Lance Payne. And the crowd is going crazy right now. Oh! On the coach.
No!
John Ross now.
Lance is knocked out!
Oh!
No!
Jimmy,
No!
don't do it!
You
Jimmy,
promised you
don't
wouldn't!
do it, Jimmy!
You promised
Jimmy,
you wouldn't, Jimmy!
it's
No,
gonna
don't
career.
do it! Don't do it,
The
Jimmy!
crowd is cheering for him, but
You
he didn't.
promised!
He's got to stop!
No!
It's it!
Broke his neck!
Oh my goodness! Of the destruction by Jimmy the high-flying hippie!
Jimmy the high-flying hippie just spit in the face of the Imagine Wrestling
He did, oh
Administration!
my.
He
And
hurt
he's
an
going for another
official!
one.
He power
He's
drive
going for
Johnny!
power drive.
No! Twice!
It's the second.
Twice he power drive!
Twice! Here's the
No! Stop, Jimmy!
Jimmy!
No! No! Don't do it, Jimmy!
Jimmy, no.
Go for it!
Jimmy, no.
Oh, who's that?
That's
Jimmy.
That's
It's
Kato! That's Kato!
The guy from the Athletic Commission told you, he told me, hitting referees, banned. Pile drivers, banned. Or I could lose my license, which means the end of Imagine Wrestling.
Well, no, we don't want that.
No, we certainly don't want that.
I mean, Kato has no choice.
Jimmy, we've been together for 15 years, man. I love you like a brother. I love you like a son. But you have tied my hands here. Jimmy, I'm sorry. You're fired.
Oh,
No! No!
no!
Suspend him! Give him a year off! Don't
Come
fire
on,
him!
Kato, this is...
Everyone is down!
Wow.
Wow!
Yes, wow indeed.
A little
Both
bit of
teams.
signs of life. Where's the referee? Do we got to count? What's going on?
I'm not sure even what's... I don't even know who the legal man is right now. So much is happening right now, it's hard to really tell. All right, and here we go, both teams now.
Whoa!
Exchanging blows. Oh my, main event.
Oh!
And Collier and Slade.
They're fighting tooth and nail. Both teams desperate for a win here.
Oh, and out goes
Slade's
Slade.
out.
Collier
Danny Jones Jr. 's
has
up.
Brandon Jones Jr. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Oh, into it. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. That's it, folks.
They retain. The main event retains.
They made it.
We got beat by the best tag team on the Indies. There's no shame in that. Normally, it's me that sends them home. Tonight, you guys earned it.
Hey! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time!
Man, we're back. I'll tell you what, that was a great look back. It was a great show. Volume 22. I have every bit of faith that Volume 23 is going to be even hotter, even more exciting. Big night. Guy wasn't at Volume 22, and a guy, as far as I know, isn't going to be at Volume 23. Let's go ahead and we accidentally cut him off last week. Let's go ahead and bring him in right now. Here he is, the Marble Mouth Lucio DeVere. How you feeling tonight? I'm sorry you're here.
I'm angry. Yet again, I'm excluded. You excluded this undefeated legend. I asked for a match tonight. still nothing. A match on Saturday, still nothing. And nobody even cares. Where are all the protesters? Why are they not outside of the Imagine Dojo here picketing? Why are they not outside the Juniata Civic Arena? All this time, I don't get it. Nobody cares. And it hurts. I'm tired of no one caring about me. And I hate each and every one of you for not sticking up for me. I hear all the names you call me. I've heard it all. Weird, crazy, insane, freak. When in reality, you should be calling me what I am. Underrated, unappreciated, unbeaten, and undefeated. So whether I have a match or not on Saturday, rest assured the enigma will be there, and I will prove why I am the undefeated legend. Welcome to my nightmare.
There you go, Lucio DeVere. He's very, as he said, he's upset. You guys heard his feelings. He's maybe needs a hug. I don't know. Let's go ahead and bring to the ring. Maybe these guys will give him a hug. They have a lot going on. They got a big match tonight. They got a big match on Saturday. They got some problems with Chris Coleman. Rad Boys, you guys are sort of all right. You guys look a little whacked out. Hey, you're looking sharp though. How you guys feeling tonight?
No hugs for Lucio.
Boo! So,
We got our bang back.
we have 3 things we want to talk about. First off, we got our stuff back. See that? Yeah. That's the infamous bang.
It's 4 things.
You're right. Tonight, Chris Coleman, we showed you. I mean, you're not so big, bad, and tough. You might walk around here, but we knocked you out of the ring, not once, but twice, with a good old super kick.
We'll do it again. Just wait.
This Saturday, we saw Warhorse put out a video about us. We see you. Our response is coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. Big.
The Watch. Tonight, they're two giants too. You know why? Their egos.
So tonight, watch. We have history, and we're going to show you what the Rad Boys are all about.
Rad Boys in the house!
There you go. The Rad Boys got a lot on their plate, a lot going on. Speaking of a guy who been at the plate a lot lately, let's go ahead and I hear he's feeling pretty good. It is the good neighbor, John Ross. John Ross, boy, happy again this week. How you feeling? Going to be weird again tonight? What's going on?
Well, I tell you, Cato, last week was pretty good. Last Wednesday was pretty good, and then Thursday was pretty good, and Friday was pretty good, and this week's pretty good. Monday was pretty good. Tuesday was pretty good. We're getting ready to roll into Saturday, and I think that's going to be pretty good. I'm getting ready. I was doing laundry. My sweater's in the wash, it's being dry cleaned. You know what the difference is between? I got to make up for last week. You didn't like my joke last week, so you know what's the difference is between a good neighbor riding a unicycle with a sweater and a good neighbor wearing a hoodie on a bicycle? A tire, Cato. Like that? That was pretty good. That was pretty good, wasn't it? Speaking of tires, you got to know when to rev it up, when to stop, when to go. In the neighborhood, we're rolling into Saturday with all 4 tires on the ground. And whether you're wearing a sweater or not, sometimes you got to know the rules of the road. There's green, which means go. You can go ahead and get that out of here. Or you can put on red. Invite the good neighbor into your heart, whether it's one of the neighborhoodies or I'm going to have some of these at the show. And just say no. Just say no to hippies. Just say no to the mediocre lives you've been living. Just say no. To not listening to John Ross, because things are pretty good, Cato. Things are pretty good today. Things are going to be pretty good tomorrow. Tonight, the watch, I think things are going to be pretty good again. And Saturday, I'm going to be in there. Coach is going to be at ringside, all 4 tires on the ground. I'm going to put it in drive. it's going to be pretty good.
Okay, I'm going to say just no to hearing any more from neighbor John tonight. That was about enough of that. I'll tell you a guy I do want to hear from right now. Had a big match tonight. I'm curious where his mindset is after that big match with Chris Coleman. Go ahead and bring it into the area right now. Daniel Exotic, big fight. I think you had some momentum going on there. You really had him rocking and rolling. What's going on in your mind right now?
Cato, I got a lot going in my mind. Last week, the dang Rad Boys got in that ring. Okay, I understand I asked for a little bit of the help on the ring side. This week, I didn't ask for any of that help. Not this week, no. I could have won that match against Chris Coleman. But no, the Rad Boys had to stick their nose into it. So, let's see how they like it when I mind my own business at their ringside tonight. Because, Cato, I've been choked. I've been beaten in that ring. I could have won that match. I didn't need their help.
Well, that's an interesting development there. Daniel Exotic, a little unhappy with the Rad Boys. I didn't see that one coming. Tell you what, it's interesting times here at the dojo. Let's go ahead and take a look ahead. Volume 23 is coming up real quick. Let's go ahead and show them what it's all about. Pro Wrestling returns to Altoona at the Juniata Civics Association building on Saturday, January 15th at 7 p.m. with the stars and thrills of Imagine Wrestling. In action, you will see former WWE and current Impact Wrestling star Brian Myers, plus all the family-friendly stars of Imagine Wrestling. Get your tickets and information today at ImagineWrestling.com. There you go. A quick little look ahead to volume number 23 this Saturday. Two guys that have not been on the same page but need to get on the same page tonight and for volume 23. This is the first time they've been together in sort of the same vicinity in quite some time. Let's go ahead and bring them in. Neighbor John, the coach, they've been telling me that you guys are sort of on the same page. Let's bring in the watch, Alpha Rick Matthews and Malachi Gage. How where are we at? How are things feeling with the two of you?
Well, Cato, you know what? It's true. Me and Malachi Gage have not been on the same page recently. But the fact of the matter is, despite what anyone says behind their keyboards, these keyboard cowboys, if you will, whenever me and the Psycho are on the same page, we are a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, against the Rad Boys, you're going to witness the unison of the watch.
Like the Alpha said, when we are on the same page, there is nobody better. Not in Imagine Wrestling, not in Pennsylvania, not in the world. And we proved that by holding on to those tag team titles as long as we did. Something the Rad Boys have yet to accomplish. So tonight, yet again, we prove tag team wrestling is for the watch.
That's bad news for everybody. If the two of them are on the same page, which, you know, it didn't look like that not too long ago, if they're on the same page again, it could be a big problem for everybody at Imagine Wrestling. Speaking of a guy that's a problem, he's been a real problem here at the dojo of late. Let's go ahead and bring him to the ringside area, or to the interview area right now. Here we go, a series of raccoons stacked on top of each other. It's the Imagine Live champion, Kim Chi. So tell us, Kim Chi, what exactly do raccoons eat? Oh my God, that thing stinks. Can you please? That's not good. All right. Thank you. Kim Chi, against sort of all odds here, you've been able to hold on to the Imagine Live title. I don't think anybody saw that coming for a million miles. How you've been able to do it? Okay, I heard a little bit about this. Your bicep has grown by 1/4 inch. Some sort of training with Rikadozin. A lot of weird things going on here with you, Kim Chi. So Imagine Live champion. Anything else you want to add before we call it a weird interview here? I think you said something about 1,000 deaths of scorpions and a good night's sleep. Wow, all right. Weird. All right. Always with a stinky thumb. A guy who... he doesn't have a stinky thumb, but his attitude's been sort of stinky of lately. Let's go ahead and bring him to the ringside area here. Looks like you're in a bad mood. Looks like you got caught in the eye a little bit there. Chris Coleman, big match here tonight with Daniel Exotic, a run-in with the Rad Boys. Big match coming up on Saturday night. No disqualification against Beastman. Where's your head at? What are you thinking about?
Rad Boys, you think you got one over on me. Knocked me out of the ring. Gnats can annoy a lion. It happens. But ultimately, a lion is still a lion, and a gnat is still a gnat. I'll swat you another time, provided you survive Warhorse on Saturday. Now, for Beastman, now that's going to be a fight, a real fight. Godzilla and King Kong is going to look like a schoolyard slap fight compared to the carnage we're going to unleash on that Juniata Civic Association building. No disqualifications. No one can stop me from doing whatever I want to do to the Beastman to win. And that's precisely what I'm going to do.
There you are. You got the world beater, Chris Coleman. I'll tell you what, this is a fight I'm really looking forward to. The Beastman, Chris Coleman, the world beater, no disqualification. What a match. Another match I'm really looking forward to. I've been looking forward to this one since the day it was announced. Big six-man tag team action. Let's go ahead and bring in the other two guys, Thomas Mathis and Daniel Exotic, have sort of appointed you the team captain. It's a big night for you, a big six-man tag. What's on your mind?
Honestly, I'm thinking about that six-man tag match. That's where my mind's at right now, Kato. And I have a lot of anger and frustration. I feel like it's finally time to take it out on the neighborhood. So I'm the team captain. I'm going to kick this match off. There's no joking. There ain't no playing around. There's going to be no dancing whenever I start this match. I just want to punch the neighborhood in the face. That's where I'm at right now. But ultimately, I feel like we're going to guarantee a victory for Saturday night.
There you go. Big Lenny guaranteeing victory for Saturday night, a big six-man tag. Let's go ahead and take a look. Get a quick recap of all the matches for this Saturday night. Man, oh man. I'll tell you what, Lenny, it's going to be a big night on Saturday night. I can't wait.
Absolutely.
If you haven't done it already, take some time now. Go get your tickets. It's going to be a packed house. I don't want to say that we're going to sell the building out, but at some point, if you don't get your tickets ahead of time, you're going to end up in standing room only because it is going to be packed in there. It's going to be a great night. I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Normally, I want to take some time and read these comments on the air. I do see some new names in there, and I do appreciate you guys tuning in, but we're up against it. If we don't have this show done at 8 o'clock, YouTube kicks us off.
Yeah.
And I want to allow time for a great match. I do want to thank one more time Front Street Deli. They're a great sponsor. This is the third show now that they have sponsored for us, and it's things like that that really keep us going.
Absolutely.
So let's go ahead, not waste any more time. We'll talk a little bit more about the show coming up here, but I want to get to a match.
Absolutely. Let's see this.
All right, let's head to the ring. First, they are the former tag team champions. They are the Alpha Rick Matthews, the Side Show Psycho Malachi Gage. They are the Watch.
I don't know, Cato. So far, it seems like they're back on the same page.
Interesting. After, neighbor John told us that things were back on the same page, so apparently he wasn't lying. They're opponents. They are from right here in central Pennsylvania. They are Jake Wiley, Braden Elliott, the Rad Boys. Wildly popular, the Rad Boys. Man, oh man, this is should be an exciting match, man. I'm looking forward to it. Braden Elliott always comes in looking in great shape, clearly puts the time in on the gym, and, not for nothing, Jake Wiley has certainly put on a few pounds of muscle. He's not quite the skinny little kid he once was 3 years ago. So
and
good for him.
They're just a bundle of energy. They're like a squirrel on caffeine, Cato.
It's all that bang energy, man. Of course, take a look at these four guys, man. They are the absolute present and future of Imagine Wrestling. We're going to see the four of these guys for a long time here in Imagine Wrestling, carrying the Shield.
Yes.
These guys are just incredible.
You say that they're the future of Imagine Wrestling, and that's absolutely true. They are the future of wrestling, period.
Yeah, I am. It's no doubt they are very uniquely gifted and skilled. This is a move they call yada yada yada, an assisted style monkey flip. Very unique offense. I like that offense, man. There you go. Getting out of the way. Sort of defense, I guess.
Yeah.
Getting out of the way of that.
Split of defense and offense because you got out of the way and then helped drive him into the corner.
We talked about Chris Coleman's power. We need to take a minute to talk about... Oh! Big drop kick. Got the Alpha off his feet. You don't often see Alpha off his feet this early in a match.
He's another big man, Cato. It takes a lot to bring him down.
There you go. Oh. There you go. That's what to be expected out of the neighborhood. When they're on the same page, they are dangerous and devious. You saw Malachi Gage create a distraction, create a problem, and now Braden Elliott's in big trouble.
You called them dangerous, Cato. I think that might be putting it lightly. They are just an absolute terror in the ring when they are working together and cooperating.
They are a terror. There's no doubt about it. Dangerous, very good tag team, man. I do not like this move. I've seen it before. Big throw. Got all the height in the world, and I'm not sure that Braden Elliott didn't just smack the back of his head on the canvas. And this is clearly, if you're any type of professional athlete, that's the type of blow you want to avoid at all costs.
Absolutely. I mean, the body's not meant to fall down in that manner, Cato, and hit a solid surface with that much force.
Yeah, the Rad Boys and the Watchman. This is this match. We've seen it a few times throughout the history of Imagine Wrestling, and this is it's always great, and this one seems to be no different. This one's really starting off hot and fast, and I'll say this though, this is the earliest advantage I've seen by the Watch. So I think it's just another step in believing the truth that John Ross told us, that the Watch is clearly back on the same page, which spells trouble for the Rad Boys, and it spells trouble for the three of you guys on Saturday night.
If they're back on the same page, it spells trouble for everybody in Imagine Wrestling, period. From the tag team champions on down.
There you go. The massively strong Alpha creating some problems with those 12-6, maybe more 10-6 style elbows right to the middle of the sternum. I don't know if you've ever had a cracked sternum, but it is a nightmare.
It is absolutely a nightmare.
I dealt with one in 2000. It took me literally 5 months to heal up from it. Cracked sternums are no fun. Unbelievably, happened on a shoulder block.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Guy just caught me just right, and breathing was not much fun for about 4 to 5 months. All the confidence in the world right now from the Alpha, or from Malachi Gage.
Confidence like that comes from being on the same page with your tag team partner, Kato.
And being in complete control, and they are right now. You know, they, like you said, the Watch on the same page, in complete control, dangerous team, unbelievable. If you haven't done it already, take a minute right now, give the video a thumbs up. It does help us quite a bit. Oh, and Malachi Gage continues to pour on the punishment to young Mr. Braden Elliott. In the past 2.5 years, though, in his career here at Imagine Wrestling, we've seen Braden Elliott come back. All right. Oh, maybe they're not on the same page a little bit there. A little bit of arguing. Interesting. Wow, interesting offense. Tag. Here we go. Jake Wiley, all sorts of fire, all sorts of energy. Dodging and weaving, throwing strikes. Wow. Certainly has a game plan. Big.
This could be it.
Flying forearm. Caught him, sets him up. Oh! Drilled him right on his side and on his ribs. Jake Wiley just got the wind taken right out of him. Caught him with that shotgun drop kick. What's going to happen now? What's he line him up? Oh, an elevated style DDT. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. I think Chris was a little unsure whether or not he was counting. There's too many guys in the ring there. I think Chris was making the right call by not making a count.
Absolutely, Kato.
This thing has been absolute chaos for a long time here now. I'd like to see this thing get back under control here. Been 4 guys in the ring for a long time now. I know that these tag matches are hard to control, but at some point you might want to make a judgment call here. Oh, here comes Daniel Exotic. He living up to his word, man. Costing the Rad Boys a match.
He may have cost him the match, Kato, but he's still sticking up for them.
Is he, though? I don't know that this is the right call. I don't think the Rad Boys were done yet. Yeah, I don't think the Rad Boys were done, man. I think they had a lot of fight left in them. We've seen them come back from way worse than that. I think Daniel Exotic, I think Daniel Exotic cost those guys a match.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Come on, I think they're about to get in a fight here. You might want to get control of this, Lenny.
What are you doing?
Come on, Lenny, get control of this. They're gonna fight, man. All right.
Come on, we're going to take this outside. We're going to talk about this outside. We're going to show this. We ain't talking.
All right, man. Oh, man. There's the Watch. They look very sort of beat up, man. It's a rough night for the Watch. They are the winners, though. There's no doubt about it, man. There's no doubt about it. This is...
We won. That's right. We did.
Well, let's hear what the Watch and the neighbor John have to say here.
You guys got to just be on the same page. You got to believe me. We won. Did you see that? That was pretty good. Wednesday night was pretty good. Saturday is going to be pretty good. But boy, Alpha, we're on the same page. You just watch and see what happens Saturday. You just watch and see. You just watch and see. Yeah.
Hey, what's Hey, we have a problem. We got some security here. Hey, we got some security. Hey, this is a problem. Lenny, get back in here.
Whoa! I'll see you Saturday.
Take all your asses. Come on, let's fade to black. Fade to black. Get out of here.